Hello, beloved. Welcome back to Lumaréa Prime. I'm Ascending Faith, and today we enter the Highlands of Monyara. This is a place where the land teaches before words do, where silence is not empty, and the mountain receives you as you are. As you watch, allow yourself to slow down. Let the stillness speak. And as always, this content is created for reflection and faith-inspired storytelling, not as doctrine, but as devotion. Now, breathe. Let's walk into the highlands together.
Duneki the river run. Light slips into the world slowly, like a blessing being poured. A thin veil of morning mist curls above the quiet water. The villas glow gold from the rising sun. A soft chime rings across the lodge grounds. Not an alarm, but a call to gratitude. Asha is the first outside. She ties her cream and green Amerindan scarf behind her head and straps her GoPro to her chest. Morning, family, she whispers to the camera. Day 2 on the road. Monyara is close enough that the wind tastes different. Around her, more travelers step out, stretching, jogging in place. Outfits and morning exercise edition. All traditional futurist activewear inspired by each nation. Asha wears a cream athletic tunic with green geometric accents, matching leggings and soft running sandals. Seren wears mountain gray compression, trousers and a long sleeveless hoodie with a subtle cliffline pattern. Ray wears a red Wolf Clan sports top with reinforced panels and ash black track pants. Uliam is already mid-stretch in burnt orange desert gear, breathable, quick dry, sand resistant. Kadinov Kazum wears matte black compression with white salt piping along the seams. Liora of Atembo twirls in airy dust rose fabric panels attached to her athletic shirt. Wind dance meets cardio. Sira of Tsuvak wears navy sea leggings with mountain print knees. Joram of Seharim wears sun gold long shorts and a blue desert scarf wrapped lightly around his head. Zane clutches his small drum charm, yawning dramatically. He all said morning run, not morning marathon. Ray grins, tossing him a headband. Don't worry, drummer boy. We'll carry you back if you can't go on. Comforting, he mutters. They break into 2 loose groups. Group 1, the runners. Eliam, Seren, Asha, Caden, Joram, Niora. Group 2, the walkers, filmmakers. Delu, Arin Lumina, Zane Ama Liora Eliora. As they set off along the river road, the air is crisp and cool. Asha's voiceover will say, every nation runs differently. But this morning the rhythm was the same, one breath, one God. Halfway through the run, Seren slows. She touches the cliffside stone wall that emerges along the road, the first whisper of approaching Monyara. Seren closes her eyes. Seluta Sala, she murmurs. Silence becomes peace. Asha captures the moment on camera. Teach us something from home, she whispers. Serene nods and points to the cliff face. In Monyara, when we train, we speak to the mountain. But we wait for it to answer. The echo teaches you whether your spirit is steady. She demonstrates calling out, Ha Adonai Talume. The Lord is light. A faint echo returns, rising clean and sharp. Seren smiles. A good echo means your heart is not scattered. The group stands still, listening. Asha whispers, Minenoro. My spirit dwells. The river answers softly. Morning, breakfast and packing. Back at the lodge, breakfast is served in woven trays. Date honey oats with roasted nuts. Herbed egg wraps and thin flatbread. River berries and melon slices. Mint water and warm lemon tea. Delu records a segment. Healthy, simple, biblical. And you can make this at home. Oats, dates, nuts. That's your whole sermon. Lumina sits beside her, pouring mint water. In Lumaréa, she says, my mother says, a heavy meal makes a heavy tongue. If we are to speak peace today, we must eat light. Delu laughs. Well, my tongue is currently weightless. Late morning, departure from quiet waters. When the buses pull out from the lodge, everyone waves back at the staff lined neatly by the river. It is tradition. Koa taps a small bell tied to the dashboard. Korena te, he prays aloud. Dwell in peace. Darren echoes from the second bus. Timbo tamari. The journey is grace. Both buses roll forward. Late morning, departure from quiet waters. When the buses pull out from the lodge, everyone waves back at the staff lined neatly by the river. It is tradition. Koa taps a small bell tied to the dashboard. Korena te, he prays aloud. Dwell in peace. Darren echoes from the second bus. Timbo tamari. The journey is grace. Both buses roll forward. Inside, Moray Isha begins humming a psalmic melody. Micah joins with quiet harmony. By the time they reach the open road, the entire bus 1 is singing. Lumeta adene, salata tembo. Light is the Lord. Peace is the path, Koa smiles. The angels of the road enjoy music, he says. Midday, the Solari Court of Niluro, a roadside market like no other. The buses pull into a Solari court, unlike any the travelers have seen. This one rises like a modern oasis. Curved white stone arches, solar sails spreading like wings, a central courtyard full of vines, fountains, and shaded seating. Kiosks that look like small boutiques. Soft music playing from water-powered chimes. The air carries scents of citrus, mint, baked grain, and sandalwood. Family, Zane says to the camera. If gas stations back home looked like this, I'd never drive past one again. Inside, vendors sell modern handmade goods inspired by their nations. Glass water bottles painted with mountains for Seren. Herbal spice kits for Levi and Delu. A carved wolf emblem for Ray. Tiny lake stone pendants for Lemmy. Scripture-etched bookmarks for Micah and Eliak. A fruit-shaped woven purse for Eliora. A musical coral charm for Cairo. A sand glass hour marker for Saphira. They pick gifts for the elders of Monyara. Thankful offerings for the hospitality to come. They pick gifts for the elders of Monyara. Thankful offerings for the hospitality to come. Asha holds up a simple item. A polished stone pendant shaped like a teardrop. Why this one? Delu asks. Asha smiles. In Amarinda we say tears water wisdom. In Monyara, they echo. They purchase snacks for the road, all healthy. Baked barley crisps. Dried mango slices, fig bars, cold mint water, roasted chickpea clusters. Ray raises a brow. No junk at all? Saphira smirks. This is junk. Lumarian junk. They laugh. Early afternoon, on the road again. The mountains of Monyara begin to appear faint and blue. Conversation weaves through both buses like warm thread. A small group in bus 2 discusses home traditions. Tamrin of Ishae. Our homes are built with leafcraft. We say a home must breathe like a person. Maroun of Dalandor. In Dalandor, everything is white stone. Purity is not about perfection, it's about intention. Nyora of Jeskare. In my clan, every youth has a mentor. No one walks alone. Lumina nods with gentle pride. This is why the circle exists. Not to erase our nations, but to braid them. In bus 1, the conversation shifts to childhood memories. Amma of Sundari tells them about rice harvest festivals. Zane shares about drumming until sunrise with his uncles. Aaron describes learning to swim before she could properly walk. Kuiel tells stories of long pilgrim walks where silence meant respect. Every now and then someone slips effortlessly into Amare. Marihate, grace be to you. Lumetamine, light be with your spirit. The language grows without force. Organic, beloved, adopted. Late afternoon, the ridge hike. Koa pulls the buses into a scenic rest area, a cliff top with safe, wide paths and railings woven from reinforced river reeds. This, Seren says quietly, stepping out, is Monyara's greeting. The travelers gasp. Below them stretch valleys carved by wind and centuries, mountains rising in jagged blue silhouettes, rivers threading silver lines through the land. The air is cool. Beist, alive. Ray whispers, I feel small, in a good way. They split into light hiking pairs, filming everything. Asha and Seren documenting echo spots. Zane and Murray making music with nature's acoustics. Dilu and Amma gathering herbs for a dinner experiment. Joram and Leora reading the wind's direction. Sirah and Lemmy timing their breathing with altitude air. Iliak and Micah testing how scripture sounds here. Kale presses his palm to the stone wall and whispers, Seluna Adonai, silence to the Lord. His echo returns clean and strong. Good spirit, Seren says approvingly. Evening, return to the buses. Golden hour light paints everything in honey. The travelers climb aboard, cheeks flushed, eyes bright. Asha films a closing segment from her seat. Today we learned that the road shapes you. The air teaches you. The land speaks if you listen. Tomorrow, we enter Monyara. She switches to Amare. Tembolu Sala, Minelu Lume. May tomorrow's path be peace. May tomorrow's spirit be light. Everyone echoes. Lume tu, light be. 3. The Echo Lodge. They arrive at a mountainside lodge as twilight deepens. Walls are smooth stone. Warm lights glow from recessed lantern pools. Balconies curve outward like hands offering prayer. Early dawn, the mountain's breath. The morning arrives softly at Echo Lodge. As though the mountain itself exhales light, a thin mist hovers over the stone pathways. Woven with tiny drops that glitter like crushed pearls, the travelers step onto their balconies one by one, wrapped in warm robes provided by the lodge. Soft gray fabric with subtle, geometric stitching inspired by ancient Monyaran cliff art. Asha holds her GoPro to her chest, whispering, Day 3, the final stretch to Monyara. The air feels older, like we're walking into a prayer someone else began. The breeze carries the scent of pine, cool stone, and distant rain. On the balcony beside her, Serenve stands upright, already in meditation posture. She breathes deeply, hands open. Seluta Sala, she whispers. Silence becomes peace. Asha catches the moment on camera. Ray, wrapped in her red wolf robe, leans over the balcony railing. I swear even my attitude is quieter up here, she mutters. Zane chuckles. Drevi of Rokane, tamed by fog. Careful, she warns. I will throw you into the mist. They all laugh, warm, sleepy, easy. Morning, outfits for the ascent. Each traveler dresses in modern traditional futurism, blending their homeland's identity with Monyara's mountainous palette. Asha of Amarinda, cream tunic with olive V patterning, layered over soft leggings, subtle embroidery of vines at her cuffs. Her reasoning, order, gentleness, and rootedness always. Serenve of Monyara, stone gray high-collar tunic with mountain-etched lines, paired with charcoal trousers and a narrow woven belt. Her reasoning, in my land, clothing must not shout louder than the soul. Ray of Rokane, deep mahogany athletic dress with red wolf crest muted into the fabric, layered with a cropped jacket reinforced for wind. Her reasoning, strength should be quiet until needed. Zenikoro of Zarumbe, black travel trousers, copper-threaded shirt, and lightweight drumming gauntlets on his wrists. His reasoning, if inspiration hits, I'm ready. Dilu Lira of Delome, muted earth-brown dress with fruit-toned stitching, layered with a soft shawl. Her reasoning, comfort is ministry. Levi of Harune, saffron gold top with spice-patterned cuffs paired with deep rust trousers. His reasoning, my people say color carries memory. Arinvel of Veshilora, sea green robe with wave-cut hem and a woven belt shaped like shells. Her reasoning, water reminds me to stay soft. Amma of Sundari, rice field-inspired white and gold tunic with pleated long sleeves. Her reasoning, even in mountains I bring lightness. Kaljakaru of Kithora, sand-brown long coat with wrapped belts, simple and pilgrim-like. His reasoning, walking is prayer. Leora of Atembo, wind dancer trousers with flowing fabric panels that move like ribbons. Her reasoning, movement says what words cannot. Micah of Mileno, clean Navy scholar's tunic with riverline embroidery. His reasoning, scripture sits well on blue. Lumina of Lumadia, white and olive diplomatic coat with a soft gold sash. Her reasoning, unity must be seen before it is heard. All others follow with unique blends. The full group of 32 travelers, glowing with diversity and dignity. Asha films them exiting the lodge. Look at us in a walking tapestry. Mid-morning prayer on the cliffs. Before boarding the Solari buses, Serene leads them to a stone ledge overlooking the valley. This is the first quiet, a Monyaran tradition. One must enter the highlands with silence, scripture, and breath. She raises her hand slightly. Repeat after me, she says. Sering, amare. Lumea denai noro hamine. Group. Lumea denai noro hamine. Light of the Lord, dwell in the spirit. Serene. Salanatembu. Group. Salanatembu. Peace on the journey. Seren. Terentaneme. Group. Terentanimi. Truth be upon us. Serene closes the prayer with a whisper. Marete. The group echoes gently. Marete. Grace be. A soft wind rises, as if in answer. Late morning, entering the Monyaran Highlands. The Solari buses glide along smooth mountain roads carved into the rock, bordered by safety rails made of reinforced stone and vine fiber. No skyscrapers, no choking noise, just majestic modern simplicity. Solar lantern towers shaped like stone pillars, hydrated moss walls that purify air, rest alcoves carved into cliffs, minimalist road signs etched into dark slate, pedestrian terraces overlooking waterfalls. Zane films with awe. Look at this. Ancient heart. Future mind. Kael murmurs. This is stewardship. This is how land should be treated. Even Ray sits quietly, absorbing the solemn beauty. Noon, the Sapphire Bridge. The buses stop at a shimmering natural stone bridge crossing a deep ravine, reinforced with crystal glass crafted by Monyaran artisans. It glows faintly blue beneath the sun. Everyone off, Seren announces softly. Visitors walk the Sapphire Bridge on foot. They step onto the glass. Below them, swirling clouds. Above, limitless sky. Amma gasps. It feels like standing on God's breath. Morai Isha sings a line of soft psalm poetry. Lumita Sare, Heva Adonai. Light rises. The Lord sees. Asha films their silhouettes against the sun, saying, "Tell me this doesn't feel like a dream." Ray laughs nervously. "Bestie, why's the ground transparent?" Saphira pats her shoulder. "Courage, Red Wolf. The mountain holds what it loves." Afternoon arrival at the gates of Echo. They reach a vast stone archway carved into the mountainside. It isn't fortress like it's humble, carved with scripture patterns and water channels that run like tears down its face. Two elders of Monyara stand waiting, Elder Yonru and Elder Sivai. Their robes are pure gray with vertical blue lines like trails of rainfall. Their greeting word in Amare is solemn. Selurame. Enter with silence. Seren bows deeply. The whole group follows. Gift presentation. The travelers offer their gifts. Asha, the polished tearstone pendant. Delu, jars of Amarindan spice preserved with sweet leaf. Zane, a recording of Amarinda's farewell song. Levi, ground spice blend of Harune wrapped in yellow cloth. Limi, lake stones tied in woven thread. Kiro, coral charm shaped like a voice wave. Tamarin, leaf-carved symbol of Ashai. Lumina, a unity scroll with 32 signatures. The elders receive them with quiet reverence. Elder Yonru places his hand over his heart. In Monyara, gifts are not objects. They are echoes of the giver. Evening, the echo ceremony. As twilight falls, the travelers gather in the Hall of Quiet Voices, a cliffside amphitheater carved into the rock. The sky glows violet. A single flame burns at the center. Serene steps forward. Tonight, the mountain must meet you. One by one, each traveler approaches. The echo chamber, a shaped stone alcove, and speaks their name in Amare, followed by one truth from home. Examples: Asha. Asha na Amarinda. Mare Noro. Asha of Amarinda. Grace dwells. Ray. Ray na Rokane. Koretamine. Ray of Rokane. Discipline holds my spirit. Kaden. Kadin na Kazum. Terentahamine. Kaden of Kazum. Truth guards my heart. Aaron, Aaron of Veshalora. Salaluheva, Aaron of Veshalora. Peace will rise. Each name echoes uniquely, deep, bright, trembling, steady. The mountain replies as though acknowledging their arrival. Delu wipes tears. It feels like God is speaking back. Serene nods. Perhaps he is. Night, Fireside rest in the Highlands. The lodge rooms are simple luxury. Stone walls smooth to sheen. Warm floor heating from geothermal vents. Low beds layered with wool and cotton. Skylights that reveal the stars. Dinner is nourishing. Lentil root stew, baked barley rounds, mountain herbs roasted in olive oil, blackberry tea. Zane films one last clip. Tomorrow, we learn why Monyara's silence can change a person. Asha closes the episode with a whisper. Lumete, mine sala. We rise with peace.
Thank you for walking this road with us. Today the mountains spoke, not in volume, but in echo. And perhaps it reminded us that God often meets us in stillness. If this episode resonated with your spirit, feel free to leave a comment, a word, a prayer, or simply a pause. And if you'd like to continue this journey, you're welcome to like, share, and subscribe so we can keep walking together. Remember, this series is a faith-inspired exploration, an invitation to reflect, not a replacement for your own sacred practices. Until next time.